Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear friends. How are you? I hope you are all best. Welcome to my channel. My topic discuss about what is datagram. I am some teach you about it. But first of all, if you are new, so please subscribe my channel, press the bell icon. So I am start my topic to discuss about it datagram. A datagram is a basic transfer unit associated with the packet switch network. And diagrams are typically structured in header and payload section. Diagrams provide a connectionless communication service across a packet switch network, and the delivery arrival time or an order of arrival of diagram need not be guaranteed by the network. And is some history. In the early 1970s, the term datagram was created by combining the words data and telegram, by the CCITT and report chair on packet switching Haller Bosner by while the word was new and the concept had already the long history. In 1964, Paul Barron described in a Bland Corporation report a hypothetical military network having received a nuclear attack, some often derived message blocks bearing source and destination. Addresses were stored and forwarded in computer nodes of a highly redundant mapped computer network. Bannon wrote, the network user who has called up a virtual connection to an end station and has transmitted messages might also view the system as a black box providing an apparent circuit connection. The concept of what we now call a virtual circuit appears in the design and although no network was built. And in 1967, Donald Davis published a seminal article in which he introduced the packet and packet switching. His proposed core network is similar to the one proposed by Paul Bannon through developed independently. He assumes that all the users of the network will provide themselves with some kind of error control. His target is a common carrier communication network to support remote access to the computer and services by user terminals. And which at that time were transmitted character by character. He included at the network periphery interface computer that convert character flow into packet flows and vice versa. Davis wrote, here we were really rather against the virtual circuit because we believe that a communication network should only concern itself with packets, and that any protocol involved in assembling these packets should be done end-to-end between the customers themselves. And in 1970, Lawrence Roberts and Barry D. Wessler published an article about ARPANET, the first multi-node packet switching network, and accompanying paper described its switching nodes, the IMPS, and its packet format. The network could perform datagram switching as in Barron and Davis model. But the service offered the host to the network was connection oriented and a reliable message transfer. Service was thus offered to user computer, thus correctly simplifying the network design. And this made the ARPANET would come to be called a virtual circuit network. Roberts presented the idea of packing switching of communication professionals and faced anger and hostility. Before ARPANET was operating, they argued that the router buffers and would quickly run out after the ARPANET was operating. They argued packet switching would never be economic, would the government subside, and Barron faced the same rejection and thus failed to convince the military. to construct a packet switching network. And in 1973, Louis Poisson patented his design by Cyclades, the first large-scale network implementing the pure Davis datagram model, and the Cyclades team was thus been the first to tackle the highly complex problem of providing user applications a reliable virtual circuit service while using the end-to-end principle. So my dear friends, how is my topic? I hope you like. So now you give me permission. I'm going to my new topic. Take care and Allah Hafiz.